you try it? It's a tad loud. Check, check. Check, check. All right, looks like the judges are getting ready for the driver's meeting. Shane doing some final track clean and prep. Welcome everybody to SDC2025 Socal region. Round number 2. We should be on Facebook Live, hopefully we are, or YouTube Live. We'll drop the link on the SDC site when we have a chance, but if you don't know, you just go to the YouTube channel, Super G Drift, you guys can find it. So, looks like we're getting it ready. Thank you guys for coming out. We got people traveling from all over. Tech should be closed, so I hope you guys pass tech. Also, remember, I want to remind you guys, in the practice groups, you guys are not tandeming. We're seeing a lot of people getting on people's door, and then the person in the lead can't practice their breaking their tires in or anything. So, in the next round, if you guys are chasing people down, get on their door, we'll just remove your car and you'll just skip that practice group, and you'll just miss that practice session. So, we're just letting you guys know, we've got a lot of drivers telling us, hey man, someone keeps going on my door. So, please be respectful of the lead car. Give them a few car links. Besides that, hand over the mic in a second here. And then make sure if you guys want to be part of the point series that you're going to go ahead and go on super-drift.com so you can be added to the point series. You have to do it before you comp, so this would be your last call to do so.
Is anyone losing the spring purge?
Spring purge. If your car is driving like crap, that could be why.
I've got toe blocks out there.
And they keep driving without the toe block. That's the main. Hey man, whatever floats their boat. Maybe you don't need those screws.
Weight reduction.
Exactly. All right, just gonna wrap this up here. So we're doing this early start time, so hopefully everybody won't be, we're not having people drive at midnight, so we're starting 3 hours early, and we're gonna be printing out the brackets and posting it right kind of where the pit lane is against the roll-up gate. It'll help everybody get the cars ready. Remember, you saw what happened last time, so now you know why when we're saying you need to be ready to go. You need to be ready to go. If you're not, we're just gonna skip you. We can't have 80 drivers waiting for one, and then making it a 2 a.m. battle. So please, you guys gotta cooperate. All right, with that being said, I'm updating the live feed on, or the live link on.
Shane, are you going to do it?
No, this is for a question.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you guys know where the Shane is?
commencing. Listen up.
Alright, the lead is closest to the stage, chases the other one. Everyone knows that? And when we call your name, who goes to the lead? The first or second guy? Everyone know? First guy, right? No questions.
Good luck. Every time.
So, we're really counting on you guys to really be on point. We've got a lot of people here. We've got, I think, 82.
Yes, I think 82 or 81, yeah.
Yeah, so we got to keep it going. So let's try to make it as smooth as possible. Okay, so you're going to come out of the gate, and just like the last time, I mean, the lead up to the straight is all the same. We're going to start judging you after the first turn. This one right here. Okay, so if you guys have problems coming out of the gate, we may do a restart after that. If there's contact, we're going to call it. Okay. The red lines are for the driver or the lead to be on the outside. Chase can be on the inside. Coming onto the straight, that white T right there, the lead needs to be on the outside. As you come onto the straight, we want to see a little bit of angle. You can't straighten out there. Did everyone understand that? At least some angle. We will be watching for anybody straightening out. Okay, then you're going to come into your first zone.
They have to initiate by the
Oh yeah, you have to initiate by the red line. You can talk to. I'm not used to doing this. Usually Manny does it.
Okay. So the last point of initiation is this red line. If you come over and you haven't started your initiation yet, and then you just try to pitch it after, that's not a qualifying turn, so it'll count as a zero. Everybody got that?
Okay, so you come through the first zone, and just so everybody knows, does everyone know how that works? You were scored on the worst part of the zone. So if you come in and you're right on the wall, and as you're exiting the zone, you come off the wall, you will be judged on where you come out. If you come out like that, everyone can see that right there, that's going to be a zero for your line. You don't even know if you're on the wall. If you leave that zone like that, it's a zero. So don't be thinking, hey, they scored in goals because they don't like them. No, you left the zone early. That's how it works. Okay, the rest of the sweeper, this is just going to be a style zone, so you will be judged for style on how close you are to the rail and if you can hold angle. Zone 2 is a nose clip, and the hashes before and after are the angle that we want to see you at. The lead car needs to come out on the outside of the red T.
Yeah. I don't want any of you guys coming through here and then trying to cut back here like this. We want you to give the chase space.
Any questions on that? Okay, then you're going to come down. We want to see you at least touch the red X lead car, and then you're going to come to the next zone 3, which is another nose. Same thing, and then the lead needs to go to the outside of the red, and then come through to the X. The lead will stay on the outside of the T, and then you go to zone 4. You want to match the angle?
Yeah, and we want you to hold your angle through the finish line. Don't come through like this and then go like this. If your car straightens out at any point before you cross the line, it's a zero.
And if you go past 90, it's a zero.
Yeah.
Any questions?
All right. We'll go this way.
For the nose clip. Taking it easy.
can, in your qualifying, you can drop a tire, but it will be a slight inertia.
Oh, I want to add, on these nose clips, I was watching the practice, some of you guys are overshooting it, and then kind of stalling out, and then coming back to try to get into the zone. It's going to be a 0. So make sure that you just flow through it, commit to the line, and go through it. If you try to reach for it, then you're going to blow it on angle, and line, and style.
Yeah.
So if you're going to be out, but you're going to hold angle, then you can still get points on angle. So don't be reaching; it's going to mess up your score pretty good.
At certain points, it's easier to stay on your line and commit to it and partially miss than to reach for it and be off.
Yeah. Also in battles, we're going to be looking to make sure that you go through smoothly. If you choke up, to try to get closer or tighter in, and it slows you down, and there's contact, it'll be the lead's fault.
Who is this?
Check 1.
1, 2.
Last time we allowed for some straightening on the street. No straightening all this time?
No, you have to have some angle in the car. It can be minimal, but no straight.
And we'll be watching for it.
Yeah. Any other questions? Hey, speak now, forever hold your peace. See how that works?
Is there any penalties for coming in shallow?
Coming in shallow what? What do you mean coming in shallow? Yeah, you're not matching angle. I don't understand your question. You mean like instead of being out, if you're here like this and you just flip it around? Yeah, that's not the line, bro. Yeah. Stay outside. Come on. Oh, now everybody got questions.
Oh, actually, Shane, you never do a 0.
No. No, that's not how that works.
So to go with the previous question, if you're not riding this rail, this is a style zone.
Yeah.
So you'll blow it on style.
You lose all your style. A vast majority. Maybe not all. Alright, any other questions?
Guys, asking each other questions.
Or these questions should be pertaining to the
judges.
If you want the real answer, ask the judges.
Yeah.
You think you're penalized for dropping a tire in this light crater?
Anything else, fellas?
Is it okay if the chase goes on the team?
Yeah, those teams are for to get the chase phase.
Lead car only.
Yeah, if the chase is holding proximity and they have to go over the red, that's fine. It's just for the lead car.
In fact, those red lines are so the lead car doesn't surround the wheel on the chase.
Who else got questions?
All right, well, let's get this going. We've got a lot of people to do, and not a lot of time. All right. Let's think about something else.
Alrighty. So we're getting the show on the road here. I gotta figure out the qualifying. Okay. So we're gonna do what we always do over here. We're gonna spin the wheel, and then we're gonna see who's gonna qualify. So we have 81 drivers, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a wheel here. Let me see here. Give me a second and I'll do the picker here. All right. So let's bring this over to, let me see how I can I just duplicate?